Yo, what's happening, guys? So, just finished a massive leg workout there for Carla. She is now 5 weeks out from her show. Carla, how was that leg workout?
Absolutely brutal.
Tell these guys in a bit of detail how hard you have to train to stand on stage, because a lot of people think it's not as hard as what it really is. Explain it if you can.
I think it's 10 times harder than I thought it was going to be. I knew I was going to have to put work in. I knew I was going to have to put a lot of work in. I don't think I realised how much work I was going to have to put in. I spend 4 to 5 hours a day, just between gym sessions and cardio. But despite all that, it is actually enjoyable, thankfully.
Well, she's saying that at the minute, but
I know.
wait till 2 weeks out.
Yeah.
And it'll be a different story then.
No, if you'd have asked me about 10 minutes ago, I wouldn't have told you that in the middle of that horrendous leg workout. But yeah, now it's done, it's fine.
And also, I just want to say that Carla has came from a 12-hour shift, and she sent me a message saying, will I or won't I come to the gym? And what was my reply, Carla?
Get shit done.
Okay.
Right, I'm not going to lie, I was parked up in a lay-by, and I'm just like, I'm going to wait 2 replies before I go here, because if he says, it's fine going home, I'm going to go home. And then he replies that, and I was like, oh shit, I'm going to have to go now.
See, that's the difference between first and second place. This is what makes champions. People don't realise that they pull out, they make excuses. So,
yeah, but I was driving here, so I might as well just come.
Yeah, true. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about nutrition. Excuse me. So you've been dieting in total 14 weeks, so we're 9 weeks into it.
9 weeks, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your experience so far from the first. At the start, obviously it wasn't so hard at the start. So give me kind of a brief run-in over your first 4 weeks.
See, to be honest, I think I kind of coasted along up until about week 7.
Right.
It was kind of okay, and then the calories started to drop. And I think it was a bit psychological, because I was just like, I don't want them to drop, I want them to stay. Even though that I wasn't really that hungry, I just didn't want them to go. But the past couple of weeks, I've had a few testing days where I haven't actually been overly hungry, but it's just the cravings and it's people all around you. I'm fine when I'm on my own, I don't have temptation there because I don't buy it, I don't have it. But when you're out and about, it can be challenging, because obviously you can't tell everybody else to stop eating shit.
I know, and one of the things is, people don't mean any harm by saying this, but all people say to you all the time is, how's your diet going, how's your diet going? When reality is, they think that a diet is just a healthy and you feel good.
Yeah.
But when you're competing, a diet is so much more intense, and your moods are really all over the place. And I think the last thing you need is somebody to keep saying, how's your diet going, how's your diet going? What do you think?
That's what I get all the time.
Yeah.
And I know that people don't mean it in badness, they're just asking how it is going in general. But it's just like, well, it's boring. I'd rather not be doing it.
Yeah, let's not talk about it anymore. Let me just do it.
I don't really want to focus on it. I just want to eat what I have to eat and forget about it, and forget that you can eat crisps and chocolate and I can't.
Okay, so back to the training. Obviously, cardio's getting a little bit more intense now. It's still the same thing, walking and the stepper, because I'm a massive believer of them choices of cardio, because to me, they metabolize body fat. So we won't be doing a lot of HIIT or anything like that. We're going to stick to the plan. How many times a week now are you doing cardio?
6, and I'm going to up it to 7. I'm going to do an hour every day. I missed a couple of days last week, so I had to 2 days. I had to catch up and do it twice, which is not ideal and doesn't really fit into my busy schedule. So I'm just going to have to plan a better and do an hour a day.
Cool. Well, obviously you live a really busy lifestyle, but you're still making time for it. And I think that's the difference, because when you make a goal of stepping on stage, you can't go, I can't do it today.
Yeah.
For example, today, you've done a 12-hour shift, and guess what? You got shit done, you came and you just done a serious workout in there. I actually wish we had done some videos of it just to show them how hard you trained today. I suppose if you've been watching my videos, you'd have seen you training a few weeks ago, which is quite difficult too.
Yeah, it's one of them ones that is priority for me now. It always was priority, I always fitted them in, but now I know it's that close. I do lead a really busy lifestyle, but my gym goes first into my calendar. It's a priority, like it's a essential, like, so it goes
It
in
becomes
first.
tunnel vision at this stage, doesn't
Well, that's
it?
it, and it's just like that goes in alongside my work, and then everything else kind of fits around that. So it's whenever it's priority, you just make do really and do what you can.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit just about the psychological battle of food
Yeah,
and the cravings.
yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what you feel sometimes.
I love food, like everybody
We all
else
do.
does. Yeah, and it is a complete mind battle. You know, there's been, how many times have I texted you? It says I'm not doing this no more. I
Well,
want
this
to-
week there's been a couple, like quite a few
I
actually.
want to eat chocolate. I don't want to do this anymore. It's shit. But then it's like it's one of them things you just have to forget about it. Go and do something. But just take your mind off it. I find like the more you think about it, it's like anything. The more you think about it, the bigger it grows into an issue. So just I just stop thinking about it. Go and do something else. And then, you know, temptation's gone after 5-10 minutes.
The thing
it's
is,
fine.
when you're hungry and you're craving, you do think about bad food. But the reality of it is, whenever you eat your good healthy food, it still satisfies you and takes away the hunger. So
Oh,
you've
it
just got to
does.
keep
I
on battling.
love my fish and veg when I'm starving.
Lovely.
Well, I'm in work last night and they were all eating their muffins and I had me fish and veg. It's fine because I was hungry.
Okay, so after this video, I'm going to attach some of how Carla looks at this present time and how she looked at the start, and we'll do another video probably about 2 weeks out when she's feeling really grumpy, because I want you guys to see the insight of how hard it is to get in shape. How's that sound?
I don't want to get to the grumpy stage. I'm kind of like,
You're nearly there.
Jeez. I kind of want to beat this mind
Overpower
game.
it?
Yeah, because I keep telling myself I'm not hungry, I'm not hungry, I'm not hungry. And that seems to be working. So I'm just going to tell myself I'm just going to breeze right through to the end. It's not going to get difficult.
No, of course it's not.
You're
It's
chatting
easy.
shit.
I told you, just get shit done. It's easy.
That's it.
Okay, so in the background, guys, you can see all the trophies. So in 5 weeks' time, there's going to be another one put up there, and it's going to be number 1. All right, so peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.